Alright, stop 9, Sonoma County Belly Boat Bass Club, joining forces with B&T. We're at a Pirates Lair Marina out here on the Delta. I just got to my first spot. I think this is Potato Slough, but it's the first time out here. So I just rode to my first cut in, and I think that's Potato Slough, but I could be completely wrong here. I've had one blow up on the frog. It looked like a good fish, but who knows. And then all of a sudden this wind just like came up. So we'll see how today goes. I'll do my first cast and then I'll save battery. Plus I have a lot of boat traffic right now. So, see what happens. It's all like just a mess of bait with some bigger lumps down there. And freaking get one of these spiny things. Stop spazzing out. Nothing on reaction. It's really hard to fish right now because I can't really see what's going on. It's like right here is like 1 foot of water, and right there is like 1 foot of water, and I'm sitting in 12, 17, 20 foot of water, and so it's kind of strange. I figured, man, this would be like a little bowl, but if this is full of stripers, that's gonna suck. I'll drop back down on them as soon as I get back up, but we'll see. I think it's a small one. It's probably a stupid striper too. Show me that there's bass in this area. It's freaking. Alright. Guess I'm gonna be moving on. But I just came over on the shallow side and threw into the deep with this crank, and only an instant hookup. I could sit here all day and probably pick these things up. I do not want to get a hook in my hand with this thing because this thing will spaz out. Alright, going off. Species, wrong size. Alright. I've been cranking. Is that a freaking smallmouth? Huh. And I've just been striper. I was like, man, what do I do? Still don't know what to do. Unfortunately, I'm on the windy side, and anywhere that I go now, I'm going to be on the windy side, and that frog bite is just done. But it's a good sign that there's bass in this area, just ultra dinky. So keep fishing. It's only, what time is it? 7:30. But I can't tell what kind it is yet. Definitely better fish though. Be the right kind, Ah, it's a freaking striper. Ah, these stripers are driving me nuts. Alright, going back off. Holy cow. I do not know what I have. It's probably a giant striper. Oh, it's gotta be a giant striper. Oh, please be a bass. Please be a bass. Oh, it just broke me off. No. No. I was ticking these rocks. I shouldn't just let them run. I should have just let them run. My freaking fault. I If that was a bass, it was PB. I think it was just probably like a 15-pound striper or something stupid. But why would a striper be sitting up there on the rocks? Questions I'll never know. This is absolutely nuts because this tide is just ripping. I'm actually kind of protected here. I need to flip all this stuff. Okay. Tiny, tiny largemouth on the double willow. Tiny, non-scoreable. I've just been running through baits, keeping things honest. I got some sparse toolies here, and I've been working from the inside out. I'm still sitting in this eddy. I'm almost wondering if a drop shot would work through this. I think that was grass. It's pretty deep out there. It's like 31 feet. So I don't. Okay, it feels pretty good. It's got to be a bass. This one's got. Oh, don't come up. Oh, come on, baby. It's got to be a bass. Got to be a bass. Got to be a bass. Oh, come here, come here, come here, come here. Yes, finally. All right. On the board. Look at this area. Isn't it beautiful? 9 o'clock. Yeah. All right, going off. Maybe they've come on. This feels like a bass too. All right, come on, baby. Stay on, stay on, stay on. Stay on, stay on, stay on, stay on. Stay on, stay on, stay on, stay on, stay on. I don't know if he's a score though. All right, but I think they turned on. All right, I'll measure him. I don't think he's gonna go. Maybe when you got a giant tugboat and seals playing by you. The Delta, the Dirty D. She's doing me dirty right now, but lots of hope. It's 10 o'clock, so tons and tons of time, and this tide is starting to get a slack tide, and I think it's going to push around. I thought it was already coming back, but I just went into an eddy, so it's gonna get good. I know it will. It's looking fishy anyway. Bass, be a bass, be a bass. What are you doing? I don't think that's a bass. I don't know yet. I couldn't tell. I'm gonna milk it this time. I'm not gonna take a chance. It's not as big as that last one. It can't be a bass, can it? It's definitely not as big. But if it's a bass, it's the biggest one I've got today anyway. Whatever it is, it's probably the same as the other. Oh, it's a bass. No, is it? I can't tell. I couldn't tell. It looked like diamonds and then it looked like stripes. I can't tell. I still can't see the thing. What is it? What is it? Oh, it's a freaking striper. Yeah, you suck. Yes, thanks for the splash. So that makes me feel a little better that the last one was definitely a striper too then, but just probably 3 times this size. Alright, I got a mess. Pretty nice striper. But the other one, it makes me feel a whole lot better because this thing was running just like that other one. But I think that other one probably went 15 pounds. This one probably goes 8.5, 9 pounds. Beautiful striper, but freaking on the bass tournament. Something you don't see every day. I hope you can score. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be so close. Just been hitting these isolated clumps. I was throwing a Cinco in there and I just. I thought this fell out. I was thinking that'd be bad. Okay. You are scoreable. 2, not good, not good. Definitely will not score, but I think I might have stumbled on a little pattern here. Just isolated clumps. I mean, I'm getting good constant. I just need to weed them out. So hopefully stage. I hope he scores. I don't know. I mean, I hope you score. I don't think. Oh, look how short he is. Definitely not. Weighs more than my other one, but built like a little tank. He's gonna be 10. 11 and a half. Ah. Who can I fire now? Definitely gusty, ripping tide. My back's to the wind and the tide. Still catching tons of dinks, like tons of dinks. On 215, got about, there's a hit right there. He's not on. Oh, yeah. No, he's not on. But man, I can't get away from these things. Everybody I've talked to said, yeah, they're catching 6 to 10 inchers. I know somebody's got a super bag. I'm still sitting on 2. My 2 will probably, I don't know, 2, 3, 2, 4. It's really bad. Really, really bad. But, you know, it's a fun day. It's somewhere new. You just never know with the Delta. I did have a good blow up with the frog. and then, you know, that giant striper, and then I finally landed another striper, which gave me peace of mind that it was a striper. There was a big giant male sea lion just breaching over here. Don't want to be hooking a striper with that thing around. He'll come harass me. But yeah, 45 minutes, so if I don't turn the camera back on, you know what happened. Oh well. If I get last, I get last. At least I caught fish and I'm not blinking. So that's always a plus. So we got a 2-day tournament back out here on the Delta because Clear Lake's not issuing a permit right now because of the water levels as well as just clarity. I can't tell if something's swimming with it. No, this wind's making it really hard. I gotta touch some. Anyway, I'll sign off for there. And I got my spring lake. The guys on the spring lake. We'll see if we can get on. It's gotta be better than this regardless. See you next Thursday. Oh, this one's gonna break. Ah! Ah! Okay, come on. No, you're not gonna go, are you? You're not gonna go, are you? You're not gonna go. I'll check you. Nope. Not gonna go. Oh, false alarm. Same old, same old. I'm right here. This is the little cove right here. The marina. So, see ya.